2023 Women's World Cup report is brought to you by Stanbic Bank.
The French women national team, the Blues, has defeated Brazil by 2-1 to go top of Group F of the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Eugene Lucima opened scoring for France in the 17th minute before Debia equalized for Brazil in the second half. The captain, Wendy Renard, headed in a late winner for the French to take command of the group. Brazil would have qualified for the last 16 with victory, but instead must wait until the final match day to try to book a knockout spot. In the other matches for Saturday, Sweden defeated Italy 5-0, while the Reggae Girls of Jamaica beat Panama 1-0. Well, courtesy of Stanbic IBTCR sports correspondent Jane Francis Nweze joins us now all the way from Australia. Now, how is it down under there in Australia, Jane?
Well, it's cold this early morning, but of course, still very celebratory for a lot of people. Nigerians are still happy and excited while getting ready for their third game. But for the Blues, it's an outcome many did not expect, considering how they came into the tournament playing a goalless draw against Jamaica, despite the Jamaican side going one player down in that game. So it's been quite a difficult one for them. So coming into this game, they had just 1 point, but they have managed to get a massive 3 points of the Selacaus in this particular encounter. So I think it's an impressive outcome for the French women.
Well, 3 games today with France defeating Brazil. Now, how did the French pull such a stop to topple the Brazilians?
Well, I think a lot, it's built on the charisma and the character and the person of Lesoma, and she eventually put that out today. First game, she wasn't able to score, and today she led the pack by scoring. She won the Woman of the Match also with that sterling performance in the game for the French team. So I think, that so far it's showing or it's indicating that, like they said, in every tournament they come wanting to win, and this title have evaded them. And so this time around, they are still, playing their game, getting their acts together, and hoping that this could be that one time they would get to win the title.
So let's talk about the Super Falcons and where you were at their training today. How is the preparation going for the final group game against Ireland?
Well, it's always not easy for Nigerian media to cover the Super Falcons because there's always a mystery around them. They're hiding their training sessions, and sometimes maybe it works for them, sometimes I don't know. But from what we're able to see from the training, so a good number of the players are back. Players that we were expecting that maybe injuries holding them back. So Desire is training with the team. Asista Toshola is training with the team. Halimatu Ayinde today trained with the team. So that's to say that whatever happened to her on Thursday night in that match against Australia is not so bad that she's, maybe out of the tournament, if that's the fear people had. So I think a good number of the players are back, and they worked on nothing technical, nothing about formations and how they intend to play, just ball walk again, getting them once more comfortable on how the team gets to play, possession play, and all that. And right now, a majority of the work that the coach will be doing on the team would have to be, seeing the video of the Ireland game and discussing the tactical approaches towards that game. So we are not even expecting to see much from how they will play from the pitch, because we are confident that they're going to be doing the video discussions of their game indoors.
So looking at the last game against Australia, of course, they are the first team to beat a host country. How is the win from that game propelling them against this particular team, or Ireland?
So it's a mental thing too, and it's something you have to push out because on some level it gives you that comfort that we have won Australia, so we have arrived. So sometimes if you're not careful, no matter how hard you tell yourself that I'm not complacent, but somehow you can be saying something different in your head and you're acting out something different. So they keep saying, we understand it gets tougher. Ireland hasn't gotten a win, and they will be bringing out their A game in this particular game. So we expect them to be, we expect that game to be difficult. So we want to believe that the more they say it, the more they actually mean it. And when they get on the pitch, the complacency of winning, a side considered to be tough, like the Matildas, will not affect them in that final game against the Republic of Ireland.
All right, Jane Francis, sports correspondent, TVC News. Thank you very much for talking to us. Of course, we'll get back to you right after the game against Ireland. Thank you very much.